you have you, in Christianity, you have the innocent Jesus dying on behalf of guilty sinners. And then the standard Islamic interpretation flips it and uh, makes it no, the guilty Judas died on behalf of the innocent Jesus. Complete reversal of the gospel.
And you know what? I'm going to have to agree with David here. I'm going to have to agree with him here. One, we do have to clarify that we don't necessarily have to subscribe to the idea, to the theory, to the speculation that it was Judas who was crucified. But I'll tell you what, let's roll with it. He's right. That absolutely reverses the gospel. The gospel, according to the Christians, is that an innocent man was brutally punished, stripped naked and tortured to death for the sins of the guilty, in the place of the guilty. And if you want to accept that narrative, which you don't have to, but if you want to roll with that narrative, no problem. In that narrative, that Islamic narrative, Judas, who was guilty of betraying Jesus, he gets killed, and the innocent Jesus is saved and spared from harm. So yes, I'm fully happy with that. I am fully happy with the innocent being saved and the guilty being killed and the guilty being punished, right? Alhamdulillah, he's saying this as if like it's a bad thing. It is for you, not for us. Alhamdulillah, we Muslims we you know what? That is absolutely beautiful right there. The guilty getting punished and the innocent being spared, right? What would be a problem if the Islamic narrative was to teach that the guilty person gets away with it, the guilty person gets scot-free, but the innocent person gets stripped naked, tortured, humiliated, and executed, right? Like, I don't know how that slipped his mind. I don't know how that just I don't know where this guy's at. I don't know where you're at in your head, but you literally just, how do I say this? Unknowingly threw the gospel under the bus. Or how do I say this? You just demonstrated the injustice of the gospel versus the justice and the beauty of the Islamic narrative. Again, that's if you want to accept that Judas was the one crucified. Again, we're not obliged to believe that. I don't necessarily believe that. But honestly, you as a Christian, you'd be better off accepting that narrative, that the innocent was saved, than that the innocent was saved and the guilty was murdered, than vice versa. You'd be better off believing that the innocent was saved, the guilty was murdered, rather than the innocent being murdered and the guilty being spared, right? I don't know, man. I don't know how these people don't notice this.